This is a general reading for Sagittarius for January 19th through the 26th. So Sagittarius is your sun or moon rising or Venus. This is a general reading for you, so take what resonates and leave the rest. For the month of January, which will be the last month for a while, I'm offering a 30-minute complimentary reading, selecting one person from either those who subscribe in the month of January or put in a comment in the month of January. And one person will be randomly selected. The noise you hear that's the cats in the bedroom, the feral cats. One has already been to the vet to be spayed and the other one is going Wednesday. They have water, they have wet food, they have kibbles, it's very warm in there. So I think they want to roam around, but I can't let them do that because I'm having them spayed and then they're on antibiotics. For November and December, I did post under the community 22 names of people who were randomly selected for a 30-minute complimentary reading. I've only heard from 3. So I'm honoring that until the end of January. So check it out. Maybe you're one of the people who has that free complimentary reading, and I will provide that for you. You will get a video of your reading. Also, the other way to support the channel besides the subscriptions, which are free, and the comments, which I read, if you like the video, hit the thumbs up. Those 3 things help the channel. If you want your own personal reading, that information is down below. Send me an email. I am in preparation for moving, so I'm sorry that I haven't done videos for a couple of weeks. It's been challenging. I've been dealing with getting the animals ready, me ready, signing papers for the house, and there are certain things I have to have lined up in order to move. And yesterday I worked on getting a place to move to, so I found a nice Airbnb in Vegas that has a pool that I'll stay through the end of April, and then I'll decide what I'm going to do. Maybe I'll extend it, or maybe I'll rent a house. I don't know yet, but it will be in Vegas. My troop will be coming with me. Nina, who is laying right here, all wrapped in her wool shawl. She'll be riding in the plane. As will Milo, who's on 3 heart pills. He'll be in the plane cabin. The cats, which are feral, as you can tell, I'm going to talk to the neighbor about setting up a feeding station for them, because these are actually her mother's cat's children. And her mother passed about a year ago, and the cats sort of dispersed in the neighborhood. And so these are 2 kittens from that cat, and she's moving into the house soon, so I'm going to reach out to her. Hope, I've talked to 2 different vets at 2 different clinics, and Hope is 17, deaf, really getting dementia, and his back legs aren't supporting him, so I will have him euthanized before I go. His quality of life is very, very poor right now. He gets confused. He doesn't remember even how to get out of the house after 18 months. And, it just isn't fair for him to, there's no quality. Jason, I'm going to have scanned again on Wednesday for his prostate cancer. And I doubt very much that he'll be going with me. That cat wants out, but there's not going to get out because I had a heck of a time capturing them. Because they'd come into the house and they would sleep in the pantry, the closet. So I had to capture them there, close all the doors. Then I put them in the bedroom, and as a result of herding cats, I got bit, so I had cellulitis in my hand, so I had to go to the doctor and get antibiotics for that. And so now they're in the bedroom, and I got 1 spayed last week. So tomorrow night I have some chill pill that the vet prescribed that I'll put in the food, and then the next morning put in the food, and there'll be the appointments at 10 on Wednesday. Then I will release them, but I don't want them to be reproducing kittens. It's not good for their health. It's not good for the kittens. So being the responsible person, I had them spayed. I'm going to have their ears notched to indicate that they have been spayed. and they're very feral. Even the vet said they're very feral, so you can hear them. So Sagittarius, let's see what's coming up for you. When I get to Vegas, I will have a studio, I will have an actual camera, and I will have a microphone, so yes, you'll be able to hear me. I will be monitorized so I can do live stream. I'm going to be having some things for subscribers of, mini readings. Like you can post a question and I'll answer it, a little mini reading, 3 cards. And weekly, I'm going to do group meditation of sending light and love throughout the planet for the collective, to raise the consciousness, to turn the energy around, to heal the planet, to heal our universe. And so I'm going to look at some videos. If you have any suggestions of some videos that I can get some ideas, it would be great. I appreciate it. But I think that as a collective, if we pray and send positive energy to the universe, and to those people that we think maybe are, I'm not going to make a judgment, but they can do whatever they, if they benefit from the light and love, that's great. And let's raise the consciousness of the universe. Let's have a positive experience here. Oh, and I also got my eyes checked last week. So I'm waiting for my glasses, which my eyes are very, very bad. And when I get back to the States, I'll have my cataract surgery on both eyes. So I've got lots that I've been doing and lots that I'm going to prepare for. So Sagittarius, let's see what we have coming up this week. And the very first card we have is the 2 of Cups, a conversation between 2 people, crossed over by the 8 of Swords. So that conversation, you feel a little bit restricted from a result, and it can be your own feelings. The 8 of Swords can be those things that we carry along. What I see is a burlap bag over your shoulders, and it's like, okay, I'm carrying along my, my negative thoughts, my feelings, my past experiences. I'm carrying that along as my baggage, so to speak. And we all have baggage. We all have experiences that, and if you've been on this planet at any time, unless you are, I think of those Buddhist monks that lived in the caves in Tibet, that book that I read. I mean, if you were just there with no outside influences, but we are part of the world, and there are things that happen. And, people maybe don't even realize that they're having that effect on you. And so we put them in the bag and we carry it along. And so I get that, the eight of Swords. Now, the 8 of Swords is with rope. So this is self-imposed, and all you have to do is start working on releasing those. But it is your thoughts as you carry it along. But look at here. Here's the Chariot moving forward. That's very good. In spite of, or even with the 8 of Swords, then as you work on resolving those, as letting go, then there's movement going forward. And behind you is the 7 of Pentacles. Work. On your mind there's that 2 of Swords. Don't know what to do. So you have the 2 of Cups and the 2 of Swords so far. Ahead of you is the Moon, a major arcana. So far you have 2 of the major arcana. Then there's your 10 of Wands, moving forward. That is almost like that bag of your feelings that you got over your shoulder. Then we have the Queen of Pentacles, the Empress, and the final outcome is the King of Cups. King of Cups with 9 of Pentacles, the Empress, and there's your 5 of Swords. Again, all those thoughts in your mind can also be disagreements around you. Queen of Pentacles with the 9 of Wands. 10 of Wands with the King of Wands. Lots of wands, lots of you know, energy of projects. Can be, you know, the wands tend to be more open, have emotional intelligence, good advice. They're more open and being engaged, good advice for you. The moon card comes with the page of cups. Crowning you with your two of swords is the 3 of pentacles. Behind you with the 7 of pentacles, the 5 of wands. So you have 2 of the 5s. Chariot with the page of pentacles. How many pages do you have? Page of cups, page of pentacles, and the page of cups, page of pentacles. I thought maybe you had another page. No, just those 2. Okay. And we also have the Queen of Wands crossed over by the Wish card, the 9 of Cups. Okay. And I made some coffee with the coffee pot that I think this blew the circuit breaker this morning. So I thought it was the coffee pot. It's not the coffee pot because I tried it. I think it's the plug-in. So then I ran an extension cord to another plug and I tried each appliance and it didn't blow. So it must just be the plug-in or the surge protector cord. So that's how I started my morning, with the circuit breakers all going and trying to get from the kitchen to the way at the other end of the house in total darkness, hoping I didn't trip on a dog or something. Okay, so your reading is about a conversation between 2 people, the 2 of Cups. Also could be related to home, could be related to work, it could be related to home. And you're feeling a little bit restricted by it. Here's your thoughts. The 8 of Swords. As a result of this, could have been a conversation and you feel like you don't have the movement to move forward as a result of this conversation. Or it could be because you have the 5 of Swords and 5 of Pentacles. It could be a conversation at work and some things, a discussion. I don't know if there's someone around you that is, you know, saying that your job might be in jeopardy, or there could be, you know, some major, and it could also be relationships too, but some major things coming up that you may not have any control over that could impact you. And the 8 of Swords is you're feeling blindfolded, just like the 2 of Swords, that you don't have the information, you don't know the direction to go, and you're feeling very restricted as a result of the conversation you had. Could be work, or could be it could be a relationship. For example, if you're in a relationship, you could be having a conversation with a partner, and out of the blue, they start bringing up things that you did not know, or you were not aware of, that they were unhappy, or that the relationship was in jeopardy, and you're blindfolded. You feel restricted. You could even be restricted as a result of this conversation in any kind of situation, be it work or be it relationship, and that you feel like you don't have the freedom to go forward because of something around you in that environment. And so you don't have all the information, and you feel like your hands are sort of tied, that expression. But remember that these are ropes, so you can start, you know, working at cutting those ropes so you can move forward. But out of fear, I get some fear that you're afraid to move forward because you don't know what the next step is. And so it's almost like inaction. I see, you know, psychically, I see like almost in an ice cube, frozen with fear. That's the expression, frozen with fear. For someone, you're frozen with fear because you even don't know what to do the next step. Because it's sort of like out of nowhere comes this information, and you don't know really what to do, because you do have the 5 of Swords and you do have the 5 of Wands that are around you, and so it's, you know, it's a situation that you're in the middle of right now, or this is what your reading's about. So once you get the idea of what's going on, then you start making your plans, moving forward, one step at a time. That's what that's what I see, is that once you get that information, then you go, aha, that's what I'm going to do. And then you move forward, one step at a time as you go forward. Almost like, I see you like a good soldier, almost, not a soldier, but a warrior, and you say, one step at a time, one foot in front of the other, and that's what you do. One foot at the other, you go forward. And it's almost like you stiff up your back and you go, nothing's going to stop me. And get that feeling. Then we also have, I love this card, the Queen of Wands, receiving from heaven. I love this card because the energy's there. Look at the wand, it's victory, the hand out to receive. So it's been working on manifestation, receiving, and there's your wish card. So wish is fulfilled. You've been working really hard on what you want, in spite of, all of this stuff. And you know what was going on. And so it's clearing the way for new opportunities. You had the Five of Wands and the Five of Swords, which is disagreements, confusion, could be intrigue. And you knew inside of you, you felt very uncomfortable. But now you have the information so that you can move forward, because moving forward, here's your Chariot, moving forward when you get a message about money. So a message about money gives you then the freedom to move forward. Could be a promotion, could be a new job, it could be a bonus, it could be, something. Maybe you've been waiting for some money or a loan, like to get a house or something, and you get that message and you move forward as a result of that message. Because behind you is work, the Seven of Pentacles, you did the hard work, and there's all this confusion. You kept your balance because, the Five of Wands, there's, keeping your balance there, on there with everything going on, but they don't fall. They keep their balance with this situation, which is related to work. So, you could have been in a work environment where there was conflict. There could have been major reorganizations or something, or it could be the section that you were in, that there was things going on, reorganization, or there was a boss who would say one thing one day and he wouldn't think about it. I say he, but they wouldn't think about it, and then the next day they would say something entirely different, and you're like, which day's orders do I take? Do I go what you said yesterday? This is what you're thinking. Do I go what you said yesterday, or do I go what you said today? So there's all that confusion, but that's behind you, because what's on your mind right now is you're undecided here. Just like the Eight of Swords, blindfolded, trying to make a decision about the direction to go, the new project. So you're weighing, you can't make up your mind because you don't have all the information. You're blindfolded. So that's what's on your mind. You know that there's new things coming up, but you feel you don't have all the information to make an informed decision right now. That's what's on your mind. But then you have here, this makes sense. Page of Cups, a message, and the Moon, which means that there's things hidden. So you're right, you don't have all the information. The Moon indicates there's something, that's hidden, that, that is not all revealed. So it's important for you to take a breath and meditate on what is hidden. Then you can make your informed decision. And it has to do with a Page of Cups. Could be a relationship, it could be a job, it could be a house, or some sort of message that you got, but it didn't give you all the information. So that's where your discernment comes. Because around you with everything is moving forward. The Ten of Wands indicates you're leaving that situation. You see the light at the end of the road. The road is clearly marked, the direction for you to go. Your burdens are going to be lifted. At the end of this cycle is happening. It could be this job that you left for the new job coming up, because there's the King of Wands who can be offering you a job. It could be new opportunities. It could be a mentor, but there's something. And there's also the lion in the background, which means the strength. Have the strength of the lion. Stay true to what you believe, because as you are with the 10 of Wands and going on, ending this cycle, is having the strength. Don't falter. Don't give up, because it's just about to the end of this chapter, the end of this destination. So even though you had the 5 of Swords and the 5 of Wands and all this confusion, it's just about over. Then you can move forward. Because here's 2 people. Queen of Pentacles is a job or money, and the Knight of Wands, which is moving forward to new opportunities of money. That's what this is, new opportunities of money. The middle of the Empress, this is having it all, but here's your negative thoughts. The 5 of Swords can be your thoughts, can be around you, the intrigue, the deception related to manifestation of what you want. It also can be that you're looking at what to manifest, and you have these negative thoughts of what happened. And it's, as you look forward, you have these self-doubts about, well, look what happened, or, such and such happened in that work environment, and I'm going to be real careful. It's all this negative self-talk. There it is in your mind about manifestation, because the Empress is having it all in all aspects of your life. But it's almost now like saying to yourself, well, all these things about deserving it or having it, or, things haven't worked, all those negative things. And just cancel those and move forward. I wonder what that cat wants. Well, I want to know it wants out. It's probably pleading to everybody walking by, let me out, let me out. You're going to have to wait until you get spayed. No kittens, no kittens. It's just, man, in this village, a couple of years ago, someone was poisoning the cats. I don't want, someone to think, oh, there's too many cats, I'm going to poison them. They were actually poisoning the animals. Karma. Animals are from the angelic realm. They are. And I listened to Sterling Medium today, and that I didn't know that they also have their spirit team that comes with them, the little animals. So like the angel that watches over them, and they can reincarnate within a year, which is pretty amazing. They can reincarnate back to you, and then I think about, well, Jason, and I don't do puppies because I'm getting older for one thing, and I don't like chewing, and I don't like housebreaking, but mainly chewing. I worry about electrical cords more than anything else. But I'm thinking, well, maybe Sammy or Gypsy or Jason would incarnate in the next year, and I think about that when he said that. But I always adopt the older dogs because nobody wants them. Okay, so the final outcome is the King of Cups and the 9 of Pentacles. Now, Pentacles can be more than money, but it can be related to home and good things coming related to home. It could be a relationship. It could be that, the King of Cups can be someone offering you help. Could be a boss. It could be a new beginning. But look at the final outcome. That's a very good outcome. Very good outcome. Maybe they're fighting. It's 2 sisters, and maybe they're not agreeing. And they're litter mates. They're calico. One's more white than the other. They could be having their little spat, a sister spat. Now, let's pull our 3 Wisdom of the Oracle. See, and I know I'm doing the right thing by keeping them in and giving them their pills and having them spayed. It's just, and then I have to, you know, clean up after them, and now they're calming down. Angels and archangels and spirit guides, what is the message we have for Sagittarius? Angels and archangels and spirit guides of the light. Here we go. Okay, the first card is loyal heart. This is the people around you, the loyal heart, who are very loyal to you, support you, and you also to them. So you have a people around you who have your best interest at heart. And then the other card we have here is go the distance, don't give up. Remember that 10 of Wands, don't give up. You're almost at the end there. Don't give up. You're almost, you know, it's like the car trip. You know, you're in the car. How much longer? How much longer? Well, there, go the distance. You're almost at your destination. And the other card is poised. Be ready for things to happen. There's that new job for you. New opportunities. Okay, now we're going to pull the Believe in Your Own Magic. Right here. And angels and archangels and spirit guides. What is it we have for Sagittarius? And angels and archangels and spirit guides. Thank you. And the card is lavender. Surround yourself with love. Surround yourself with love. And this is number 19, which is the one, which is the beginning. Let's read the book for this. Here we go. Surround yourself with people who make you feel like the best version of yourself. People you can trust with anything in the world. Maybe you've been distancing yourself from your found family, or maybe you haven't discovered your found family yet. You need to make an effort here. Go out there and connect and make new connections. And remember, we had the one about the loyal hearts and love. This goes right along with it. Put yourself out there, because good things will happen. And we have the Louise Hay affirmation card right here. Angels and archangels and spirit guides. What is the message for our Sagittarius? And here we go. I am at peace with my age. There's two of them. Each age has its own special joys and experiences. I'm always the perfect age for what I am in life. And the other card is everything I touch is a success. Look at that one. I now establish a new awareness of success. I know I can be as successful as I make up my mind to be. I move into the winning circle. Golden opportunities are everywhere for me. Prosperity of every kind is drawn to me. Look at that. That's very good. If you want to take a picture of that. Okay, and then we have our meditation card for this week. And thank you so much, Sagittarius, for supporting the channel. If you want to subscribe, it would be greatly appreciated. It's absolutely free. Free is good. And our meditation card for this week. Right here. Here it is, love, to the moon and back. So you keep getting a message about love and connection. There you go. Okay. Thank you so much, Sagittarius. And Nina and I are sending you light and love from Portugal.